So I have this huge list of movies that I want to make videos about, and there's a few on here that I've been telling myself, like, I'm definitely gonna make a video about this one real soon. And then 6 years later, here we are. She's the Man was one of those. I have no idea why it took me so long to do that movie. And now here we are with Easy A, the movie that pretty much launched Emma Stone's entire career. It came out in 2010, what a year. And I remember liking it a lot when I first saw it, but it's been almost 14 years since then, so who knows anymore. So come along, kids, let's take a walk and check out Easy A. But before that, really quick, this video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Surfshark VPN is an app and browser extension that lets you change your IP address to be pretty much anywhere in the world you want. Now what this means for you is it protects you from websites and other users trying to snoop on what you're doing and from where. Maybe your country has some like weird strict content censoring laws, or you just don't want people to potentially hack your accounts. Well, Surfshark VPN can help you with all of that, but it also has a lot of very practical day-to-day uses, like allowing you to watch the Netflix libraries from almost any country. Fun fact, Slovakia has by far the highest number of movies and TV shows you can watch, with over 7,400 titles compared to 5,800 in the US. And all you gotta do is just install Surfshark VPN and tell it to put your IP address in Slovakia, and there you go. You have access to an extra 1,600 titles. Or Japan and Taiwan have the biggest anime libraries on Netflix, so using Surfshark VPN, you can have access to all of that. Or in the reverse, if you're traveling away from your country, you want to stay up to date on a certain show you're watching or whatever, you can use Surfshark VPN to put your IP address in your home country, and then wham bam bibbidi bow, there you go. It's quick and easy to sign up and install, and only costs $2.49 per month with a 2-year subscription. And so it barely costs you anything, really, and gives you access to all of this. And get this, you can use a single subscription on an unlimited number of devices. So let's say you and 4 other family members, y'all want to pitch in on one subscription. That means you get all of this for 50 cents a month. So click my link down below and use the promo code Meyers. You're gonna get 3 months for free. So click my link and sign up today. Okay, back to the show.
For the lost and found, for the home alone, and for you to come home, you to come home.
The rumors of my promiscuity have been greatly exaggerated.
Oh, sure, yeah, me too, definitely. Yep, yep. So this is our main character, Olive. Now, Olive here is kind of the template for the main girl in every rom-com we've had since like 2018. You know, she's smart, she loves reading books, she has at least 400 hours in The Sims 3, and just completely self-aware about how pointless all this high school stuff is.
Pretty cutting-edge stuff, huh? A high school girl feeling anonymous. Who am I? What does it all mean? Why am I here? Blah.
You know, that kind of sarcastic, totally over it main character rom-com trope subversion that has now become its own tired trope. I mean, it definitely didn't start with this movie, but when teen rom-coms came back around 2018, 2019 or so, like, they sure were all a lot like this. But okay, anyway, Olive has this best friend who she hates, Rhiannon.
Rhiannon is what you'd call a strong personality. A couple weeks ago, she asked me to come camping with her family, and I don't know why I didn't want to go. A little because I didn't really feel like hanging out with her all weekend, but mostly because her parents are the weirdest people I have ever met.
You know, I've always thought girl friendships were so funny. Just how it's like, OMG, I hate her so much. She makes my life like 10 times more stressful because she just can't mind her own business ever. So why do you hang out with her then? Because she's my best friend and I love her forever, idiot. Duh.
George is like what you name your teddy bear, not the name you want to scream out during climax.
And by that, I assume you mean? I think you know innuendo is attached to everything these days. Rhiannon, Olive, go hit the books. They don't hit back. Hugs, not drugs. Mess with the bull, get the horns.
The early bird gets the worm. Also, good things come to those who wait. But don't think about what anyone else thinks, but also you should be concerned about what kind of legacy you're leaving behind. I don't know, I just kind of like saying things without taking any responsibility. So, follow your dreams, kids. Skateboard. Also, who even is this teacher? This dude looks like Solid Snake. The heck kind of school is this? Anyway, so yeah, her friend Rhiannon is kind of a lot, shall we say.
Here is where the trouble began. The lie that started the whole thing.
I will pay you. Pay you.
Rhi, I cannot go camping with you, okay? I'm sorry, but I have a date. Okay, I told you.
Oh, with who?
You don't know?
Then neither do you selfish.
Yes, I do. He goes to college with my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Olive. I tried the whole my girlfriend lives in Canada thing too, all right? Still one of the best relationships I've ever been in, though. So Olive comes up with this quick lie on the spot about how she can't go camping with her friend because she has a hot date with a college guy. But actually, she just spends the whole weekend painting her dog's nails and working on that Hey Arnold fanfic and singing the Inuyasha theme song in the shower, which I would never do because that would be weird, right? But then, of course, she has to go back to school on Monday and just tell the truth. Come clean about everything.
Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
You didn't have.
No, of course not.
You liar. You totally lost your V-card to him.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Rhea, I'm not that kind of girl.
Oh, really? The kind that does it? Or the kind that does it and doesn't have the lady balls to tell her best friend?
The what? So yeah, Rhiannon, being who she is, loves gossip. She's like those people who spend all their free time on the relationship advice subreddits and like always tell everyone to break up immediately, like no matter what the issue is. I'm doing my part. But I'll say, this is where Olive is now. For the sake of maintaining a friendship she doesn't even like, she has to run ahead with this lie.
We did it.
Yes! Finally! Now you're a super slut like me.
I don't think letting Peter Headland motorboat you behind a Bed Bath & Beyond really makes you a super slut.
Well, okay, now, Olive, to be fair, some of us have to take whatever we can get in high school, okay? Or maybe even early 20s for some people. Shut up, leave me alone. Now, also here in the bathroom is this girl, Marianne. Marianne's one of those kids, you know, who's like, hey guys, you know who will always play duels with you and always gets you a victory royale? Jesus. And upon hearing about Olive and her Gomorrean escapades, she has a few opinions.
What the hell are you looking at, Sister Christian? Just a couple of admitted whores.
Got him! So this is kind of what sets the whole movie off here. Olive tells Rhiannon that she totally definitely did the devil's tango with some mysterious maladjusted college guy. Marianne overhears this and decides it's her sworn duty to inform the school that there's a harlot among them. And within about 4 seconds, the entire school knows about Olive losing her V-card. And also, somehow everyone cares so much about this.
Accelerated velocity of terminological inexactitude, which is really just my obnoxious way of saying that lies travel fast.
Yeah, you know, this is like the truest part of the whole movie here. Like, high school is just like everyone writing fanfic about each other for some reason. Man, I sure wish Jessica would be my girlfriend. And then like 14 seconds later, dude, are you seriously telling everyone that you're dating Jessica? And then 2 hours after this, you're in the principal's office like, Alex, what's this I hear about you planning to follow Jessica home and set her car on fire? What is happening right now? But yeah, so now Olive is the talk of the school.
But when they thought that I slept with someone,
Hey, Olive. How's it going?
I'm swell. Guy I've never talked to before. Thanks for asking. That's the beauty of being a girl in high school. People hear you had
Shrek.
once and bam, you're a bimbo.
You know, I've always thought American schools are so funny because like in high school, girls are like, I would never do that. I'm not that kind of girl.
You totally lost your V-card to him.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Rhea, I'm not that kind of girl.
But then everyone goes off to college and immediately it just turns into Caligula. Also, now I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here, but like even in high school, I never understood slut shaming because like almost everyone in high school wants to do something, you know what I'm saying? But then if there's a girl who will let you do it if you're just kind of nice to her, like apparently that's a bad thing. Oh golly gee whiz, I sure wish someone would give me a Ninja Turtle action figure. Hello, I have a Ninja Turtle action figure here you can have. Ew, gross, what's wrong with you? Now, Olive is not necessarily a goody good girl, but she's not like this kind of person, I guess. So all these rumors going around are kind of starting to get on her nerves a little bit.
Perhaps you should embroider a red A on your wardrobe, you abominable tramp.
Perhaps you should get a wardrobe, you abominable twat.
It's coming right toward us. Looking at it.
So saying this, of course, gets her in trouble, so now she has detention, which she's never had before. So of course now she has to tell her parents about it. Oh, she's gonna be in so much trouble!
I guess we're lucky that this is not a common occurrence.
What would my punishment have been otherwise?
No dating.
Yeah, no dating. No dating for you, young lady.
Oh, I think my complete lack of allure already kind of shot that horse in the face.
You know, obviously these movies are exaggerated for comedic effect, but the parents in this movie just take me out of it so fast. Like imagine having parents that you could actually talk to without every conversation turning into how you're doing something wrong, and then like the only real life lesson they ever actually teach you is how to never tell them anything ever. Anyway, so in detention, she's placed with this kid, Brandon. Now, Brandon is gay and gets into a lot of fights at school because other guys are scared that Brandon existing means that they themselves might magically turn gay somehow. Oh no, anything but that. And after talking to Olive about her own situation, Brandon comes up with this idea of how he can maybe survive high school.
We could help each other out. Just one good imaginary bond. But you don't understand how hard it is, all right? I'm tormented every day at school is like, sure, we can sit and fantasize all we want about how things are going to be different one day, but this is today and it sucks.
And so Olive now being the easiest girl in school, even though like we all know that's actually P, right? You know, the one who spells her name with 2 GHs, but no, her mom's president of the Booster Club. Can't talk about her. But anyway, Olive reluctantly agrees to help out. I mean, come on, what could go wrong?
All right, it'll have to be a public event. Melody Bostic is throwing a party tomorrow night.
All of your tormentors will be there. You and I are going together, all right? And you have to do everything I say and tell everyone that I am sensational.
So after this, they go to this party that weekend and pretend to do the old devil's tango, where everyone can hear and appreciate whatever the heck this is.
It's a grunt, not whine. Just grunt.
Moan, you know, like sex noises. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't stop.
Now, initially, right, this is all just silly rumors and gossip. She said she smashed the guy so she could get out of camping with her friend, and now she's helping the bullied gay kid be less bullied till he can, like, graduate and move away forever, you know? It's all just high school shenanigans. But, as word gets around, somehow things start to ramp up real quick.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what's up?
Brandon told me what you did for him.
Oh, well, rest assured it was equally as thrilling for me.
No, he told me the truth. I was just hoping that maybe you could do the same for me.
Goodbye, Evan.
Wait, I can pay you.
I mean, this is just smart business, honestly. But as this keeps going on, Olive starts to worry that all this stuff is gonna ruin her chances of getting with the guy she actually likes, Todd.
Oof, that was a joke.
I know. Ha ha.
Sorry. How's it going?
You know, I'm here.
You know, I love how Penn Badgley is always supposed to be like the kind of loser nobody guy. Like, this dude with this chin? And he's supposed to be the relatable nerdy guy?
I like Todd much better when he was topless.
Yeah, but even dressed as a woodchuck, I still fantasize about him.
Huh, you fantasize about a guy who looks like this? Wow, you're so quirky. But also, as word gets around that she's selling herself for gift cards,
I want a $100 gift card deposited into my locker by noon tomorrow.
her friend Rhiannon over here is none too thrilled about no longer being the main character of this friendship.
Just because you lost your virginity doesn't mean you can go around throwing your cat at everybody. And why didn't you tell me you were going to the party?
Wait, are you really making this about you right now?
Sorry, if I think it's a best friend's duty to let her know that everyone is calling her a dirty skank.
And so Olive decides that if everyone thinks that about her already anyway, then gosh darn it, she's just gonna go full super skank. Which apparently just means wearing slightly more makeup than usual and putting on these weirdly classy burlesque outfits. But like, I don't know, man. I feel like if you want to pull off the dirty skank look, all you really need is just a couple good pairs of Cookie Monster pajama pants.
What's going on?
I'm accessorizing.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I think you're taking your reading assignment a little bit too seriously.
Well, I was really hoping to get an A. Get it?
Hee-ha-ha.
Now everything kind of comes to a head when Marianne's boyfriend, this guy right here, who's been in school for like 8 years, he suddenly comes down with chlamydia. But wait a second, I thought you guys are always talking about waiting until marriage all the time.
Well, it's just what I thought. Chlamydia.
Who have you been screwing? Tell me. Tell me now, or I will kill you right here.
Olive Pendergast!
Blah. So finally, things have gone from silly lie to lucrative lie to now everyone at school thinks Olive is spreading around STDs. So things are kind of starting to get like dangerous now, you know?
But if you hear around town that I have chlamydia, that is totally false. It's just a thing that's going around.
How you've been dressing the last few days, no judgment, but you kind of look like a stripper.
Mom!
A high-end stripper for governors.
I have no STDs, I promise you.
Great. Daughter of the year.
But what we and Olive come to find out is that Marianne's boyfriend has actually been sleeping with the school guidance counselor, who also happens to be married to the Snake Plissken teacher guy. And now, somehow, Olive has been wrapped up in the middle of all this because she just wanted a few gift cards for brands that all sponsored this movie. So, to set the record straight, Olive has to tell the teacher guy the truth about his wife. But obviously, this is gonna ruin the marriage, which she thinks is a bad thing for some reason.
But I still shouldn't have done what I did.
Your wife has chlamydia, and she's sleeping with a student, and she gave it to him, and she's trying to blame me.
What?
And I don't even feel bad for lying for your wife, but I hate myself for telling you the truth. I ended a marriage.
I feel like this ship has already kind of sailed, like when the wife started doing the mommy-daddy time with the student, you know? Am I crazy? And so, the end of the movie is Olive realizing that she's in way over her head, and things have been going on for way too long. So she does this live stream thing on the internet where she finally comes clean and tells everyone the whole truth, which is also the packaging for the entire movie itself, where she's like narrating everything, you know?
And here you all are, waiting outside the bedroom door for me to kiss Todd, listening to me pretend to have sex with Brandon, paying me to lie for you, and calling me every name in the book. You know what? It was just like Hester. and the Scarlet Letter.
Now, while this whole movie's been happening, Olive has been casually running into Todd here and there, who we find out was supposed to be her first kiss back in like 8th grade or whatever. And they've both actually had huge crushes on each other this whole time?
Why now? Why are you all of a sudden into me now?
I don't know. I haven't overanalyzed it like you're about to.
Like this is the realest line in any movie ever. Wow, imagine going through high school and someone actually having a crush on you. How magical that must be. And turns out, Todd never believed any of the rumors anyway, and he never tried to offer her any gift cards in exchange for who knows what, like all the other guys did.
I've got something for you. $200 to the Home Depot.
I didn't realize this was a...
They really do have some awesome stuff.
So what do we do on this date?
Whatever $200 gets me.
It's not really how it works.
Oh, okay, but what about my very prominent hot guy Adam's apple, though? What does that get me? And so the movie ends with Olive and Todd riding off together into the sunset on a lawnmower. Real talk, though, I still think for the most part, this movie holds up really well. Like, it's just so smartly funny. We're kind of starting to get movies like this again. I think Do Revenge and Bottoms both kind of hit the same chords of being like really smart and funny and self-aware, but not so much that it's like Marvel movie cringe, you know? It's one of those effortlessly funny movies that's not perfect, and it's not the funniest movie ever all the time. But man, I wish we could get more movies like this, you know? Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please watch another one, because that's how the algorithm works. So click on this one that's being recommended to you right now, right here on the screen. It actually helps a lot if you do that, because like that's how YouTube knows that my videos are worth caring about. Also, if you have any movies or TV shows you'd like to recommend, send me an email at alexmeyerscontact@gmail.com, and I'll put them on my absurdly long list of movies that I need to get to at some point. Anyway, hope I made your day a little bit better, and I'll see you all next time.